Hi there. In this video, I'm going to be looking at human resource management strategies, focusing on leadership style and job design. So firstly, let's start with leadership styles. Now, employees generally do not appreciate constant supervision of their work, as which normally occurs in an authoritarian or a very directive management style. Employees feel much more committed in a workplace where they are consulted, empowered, recognized for their achievements, and they receive some form of constructive feedback based on visual observation of their performance. They also appreciate managers who are open and honest in their communication, who encourage them, who listen and support staff, who demonstrate integrity in managing the business as well. Now, you might remember from the preliminary course about different management styles in terms of classical, behavioral, and even contingency. However, let's look at some leadership styles as well. So we've got directive, where the emphasis is on immediate compliance from employees. We've got participative, where the emphasis is on group consensus and generating new ideas. We've got visionary, where the emphasis is on long-term vision and relationships and leadership. We've got pace setting, where the emphasis is on accomplishments of tasks to a very high standard. We've got affiliative, where the emphasis is on the creation of harmony in the workplace. And finally, we've got coaching, where the emphasis is on professional growth of the employees, where the leader takes on more of a coaching role as opposed to a managerial role. And now let's shift over to job design as a strategy in terms of managing your human resources. So job design, firstly, is the process of designing the content of a job and how it will interact with other jobs and employees, so as to best motivate and retain an employee, which will then hopefully achieve the business's goal. So it's really looking at designing the job and what someone does in the job in order to motivate the person who's going to be doing that job in order to get them to stay. Now that's linked in very closely with job analysis, which is that ongoing process which deals with detailed analysis of what the tasks are, what responsibilities are, the personal attributes, and the reporting relationships needed in a position. So firstly, they analyze really what the job is, and then design the job to best suit the candidate for it. Job design now involves a number of steps. Firstly, you need to analyze the existing work situation using observation, feedback, and organizational data. You need to identify technical, managerial, and administrative tasks that need to be performed. Identify needs and aspirations of employees for new positions. Decide how the job will fit in with the work group. Consult with key stakeholders and modify them as required. Implement changes slowly, provide training, consult, and use feedback to modify. Include procedures for review of progress. And finally, assess and review that progress, discuss it with the employees, and then if need be, go back to the start. Some common methods of job design now include job rotation, where employees move from one job to another on a rotating basis. Job enlargement, where employees are given additional tasks to increase the variety and challenge involved in a position. Job enrichment, where employees are given more challenging tasks, responsibility, autonomy, and decision-making power. Semi-autonomous work groups, where it's basically a multifunctional work group of employees who take responsibility for a production process or project, share and manage tasks to achieve targets without having any direct supervision. And we've also got cross-functional groups and cross-functional team-based matrix structures. Now that sounds quite difficult, but basically it means that employees are working as part of project teams for specific projects until the project's done. And they report to the project leaders within their little groups. And finally, we've got flexible work structures, where employees are offered flexible options to meet personal needs, casual, part-time hours, job sharing, flexible working hours, telecommuting. So I hope this brief video on leadership style and job design has been useful. The next video will look at recruitment. Thank you.